Hello, tick traders. Good afternoon. Um, Today I'm recording video on how to trade accumulator on derive.com. I know you guys may have come across accumulators. Maybe you come across it, you know how to trade it, or maybe this is your first time of hearing accumulator. I'll quickly recap what is accumulator, and so that you can know what it's all about. So let's go to our browser. When you come to your browser, uh, when you're on Derive, so you can go to your Derive trader here. So once you are on your Derive trader, so here under here where we have market here, you pick your accumulator here, where you normally pick rise and fall, touch, no touch, and then you see accumulator. Understand? Now, what I want you guys to understand is this: the accumulator, the chart. I don't think we can display candlestick. No, you can only trade it with area chart type, and the time interval is 1 tick. So you can only trade it on tick, 1 tick. So minutes, hours, all those things and other candle type will not be available. Now, good. So I'll quickly recap. Now, this accumulator is all up. Now, look at this. This line you are seeing. You see, we have upper band, the upper boundary and the lower boundary. Are you getting it now? And you see the price movement was in between it. So when you pick a trade and you enter a trade, you will keep earning money profits. You keep earning profits once the as long as the price didn't go beyond the two upper and lower line. Are you getting it now? And this kind of trading is good when the market is consolidating. Are you getting that? So how are you going to know when the market is consolidating? What is the best strategy to use and all those things? So I have so many strategies, but I'm recording this video to uh try this strategy that I come up with myself. Are you getting it now? Because I'm trying to understand this accumulator and how to trade it securely and increase that little money you have to an higher amount. Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to start with $2, then I'll be compounding it. And one thing I want to understand is that with this accumulator, you can be compounding your profit. Are you getting it now? So if you're starting with $1, when you make profit, you compound it, you enter again, you make profit, you compound it. Are you getting it now? So this is a kind of a compounding accumulator strategy, strategy. Now, I want to understand this. Here we have here where we have 5 minutes. Here, let me pick an arrow. Now look at here where we have 5 minutes. There you can trade in 1%, with 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%. The highest is 5%. This one means that there will be 5% profits will be accumulated consistently once when the price is within the range. So 5% will be accumulated to your capital. If you pick 1%, it will be 1%. But one thing I want to understand is this: here we have stats. So this is the statistics. I'm under 1% now. This is stats for 1%. So the stat for 1%, look at it. Let's can you see the stat for 1%? Are you getting it now? Is different from the stat for 2%. Can you see? So I don't want you guys to get confused. The stat for 2% is different from 1%. Likewise, the is different. The 2% is different from 3%. If you check it, you see the statistic is changing. Are you getting it now? So the percentage have their own separate trading. So the 1%, are you getting now, trade separately with a particular percentage breakout range. Likewise, 2%, 5%. So 1%, when you pick 1%, are you getting it now? I mean, the 1% The breakout didn't do not occur often as when you pick 5%, because when you pick 5%, the range, the boundary, are you getting it now, here is closer, is tighter compared to 1%, compared to 2%, 3%. So I want to understand that. So the tighter the range, the upper and the lower boundary of this, the risky the trade becomes. Right? So the lower the percentage, the less risk it becomes. So when you trade 1%, the risk is not as much as when you are trading 5%. So, but what we are going to do is this: we'll trade with 3% to be on the average side, 3% now. But the strategy I'm using now, I will use 5% as my entry uh position on on 3%. So now I'm going to start with $2. I will start with $2. Now, when you drag this thing up, you can enter your you can use take profit. Let's say we were using take profit of 0.5. Are you getting it now? Take profit of 0.5. So now let's minimize it. Now I'm going to start the trade now. I'm going to start the trade now. So we want to see how much we can make with this kind of strategy. Now, what is the strategy? You go to 5 minutes, you look at the trade, you wait. Immediately you see the price break out of the upper and the lower boundary, you will see it will change to red. Understand? Immediately it break out, go to 3 minutes and enter your trade. So I believe you understand. So good, it has break out. So let's go to 3 minutes and enter trade. Go to 3 minutes and enter trade. That is it. So we want to see how good this strategy is. If you like, you can sell, you can stop the trade at any time here. You can stop the trade if you like. Are you getting it now? That is our first profit. Are you getting it? So the profit is what? 50%. That is 53. But now I'm going to increase this now to 2.5. Can you see now? So we've let's go back to 5% again. You go back to 5% again. We'll wait for another breakout for 5%. Then immediately we'll go to 3% and enter our trade. Now, what I want to understand is this: it is good when you have two mobile phone, one for 5%, one for 3%, so that we won't be switching. But it's because of the recording purpose. Are you getting it now? Ahead. So that it can be faster. Are you getting it? So we are on 5%. Now, don't forget, we started with $2. We've earned 50 cents, and we added that 50 cents to the $2, making 2.5 cents. So the higher the money is coming, are you getting it now? Good. That is breaker. Let's go to 3%. We we enter immediately. So the more accumulated the profit and the capital is becoming, the more faster we'll be earning that 0.5. I believe you guys will get it. So the more faster we'll be earning that 0.5. Are you getting it now? Can you see now? So we make another 0.5. That is, so that will be 3. We have $3 now. So go back to 5%. Go back to 5%. So I believe this is a compounding accumulator trading strategy. Understand? So we are starting with $2 now. We make $1 plus now. Are you getting it now? So we are back on 5%. 5% go. That is a breakout. So we go back to 3%. So we want to see how how far we can go with this strategy. So we want to see how far we can go with this strategy. Good. So that is another. You see that all the profit we are making more than 50 cents, sometimes 58 cents, sometimes. But I'm compounding only the 50 cents. Are you getting it now with the money? Are you getting it? So let's go back to our 5%. So the idea behind this is that there's some movement. I get in as the price is it is the same market, the same volatility 100, but the price movement when price move, can you see when price move in 5% upward, are you getting it now? We go to 3% and we enter. So we want to see how how far we can go with this. Are you getting now? We want to see how far we can go with this. If you look at this, I'm not using any indicator. I'm not using any maybe using any indicator or anything like that. Understand? Good. We've increased. Now, if you look at this now, we've doubled our money. We've doubled our money. So with this, you can decide to go back to $2. Are you getting that? And be using your profit to trade and secure your capital. So now let's go back to 5%. But if you look at this, I'm only using one phone. Are you getting it now? But it will be much more faster and easier when you are using two phone, or maybe you have a laptop which is 5% and your mobile phone is 3%, or your phone is 5%, your mobile phone is 3%, but you know that your entry goal, that is breakout, you know that your entry will be on 3%. You get it? So your entry will be on 3%. So you enter trade on 3%, not on 5%. So you use 5% to what? To discover the breakout there. Are you getting it now? So this is it. This is it. I don't think this is bad, but I am recording this video so you guys over there, please, I want you to test this video. Let's test it 100 times. Let's test it many times and see how far you can compound that $2. If your own is $2, if your own is $1, if your own is $5, let's see how far you can compound it with this strategy. And please comment below. Comment below. Please comment below. Comment below. So let's see more. We are on 5 minutes. How many trade have we taken now? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is 5. This is sixth trade. So we'll take 10 trade and say this is sixth time. Sixth time. We've taken 5 trade. So we'll take more 5 trade and see. So we are on 5%. We are waiting for breakout on 5%. So the scenario of this is that if there is breakout on 5%, are you getting it now? Then we go to 3% and what? And make a move and trade. Don't forget our target is 0.5, that 50 cents. Are you getting it now? Don't be too greedy. We can take more than that, but don't be too greedy. Are you getting it now? So good. That is breakout. We go to 3. We enter trade. So you see that as our capital keep growing, are you getting it now? The faster it becomes, can you see now? God save us there. We quickly end the profit. Are you getting before the breakout? So no strategy is 100% perfect. Are you getting it now? But we've already were taking the profit. We've already taken the profit there. That's a breakout on 5%. Let's go to 3%. So we enter trade. This is the 7th time. So that's our 7th time. Good. This is 7th time. This is 7th time. We've not lose. We haven't lost anything. We've not lost anything at all. This is 7th. The number 7 trade. So we want to take the 8th one. Taking 7th trade. All is win. We've won 7 out of 7. We're going to 10. Good. That is another one. So can you see now that it's because I'm switching, so it's very very difficult to quickly enter. Are you getting it now? And that's one of the things. So if I'm using two phone, it will be very very easy to quickly enter. Good. That is another profit. So we're making $6. We've tripled. We've tripled our money. I started with $2. We've tripled our money. Are you getting it now with this strategy? So let's go back to 5% again. Let's go back to 5%. So let's go back to 5%. So I will keep recording this video. Sincerely, I will keep recording. I will not hide anything. If the strategy is working, fine, I will record it. If it's not working, I will record it. Are you getting it now? So, but even if we are going to lose now, understand, we are only losing $2. Understand? That is another breakout. So this is a number 9, the ninth one. Are you getting it now? So, so this is the number 9. The number 9, that's it. Can you see? Number 9. So this is our last trade. This is our last trade. Let's go to 5 minutes again. This is our last trade. Our last trade. The number 10 trade. So let's wait for breakout on 5%. Let's wait for breakout on 5%. This is the 10 trade, the number 10 trade. Let's see. So as you can see, I'm not using MACD, I'm not using Bollinger, I'm not using anything. Understand? So, and it will be even much more better if we're using that along with this. Understand? Which I'm going to be recording on our next video. Understand? I'm going to be recording on our next video on using those ones. Can you see? Easily. So we make $7 plus. Are you getting it now? So this is it, guys. We started with $2. We take 10 trades. Out of 10, we win 10 out of 10. We did not lose anything. And the strategy is what? Simply go to 5% environment, wait for trade, price to break out of the range. Are you getting now the limits? Once it break out, immediately go to 3 minutes and enter your trade. Now the trade you are entering is what? 3%. You enter your capital, then you only take 0.5. Now the 0.5, let's say how many percentage is 0.5 is how many percentage to $2? Let's see, because trading is all about calculation. Understand? You can't put $2 and you want to be taking $1, or you want to be taking $1 50 cents, or you want to be taking $2. That is 100%. Are you getting it now? The market may not get to 0.8 before you lose all the money. Are you getting it? So it's even much more better when you are starting with that $2. You can start with 0.3. Understand? This 0.5, you can start with 0.3 between maybe 2 or 3 ticks. You taking 0.3, then you compound it, then later you can increase the profit. Once you see that once I'm getting $7 now, I can increase it to 0.6, 0.7. Are you getting it now? Because it's very very easy for me to end that with that kind of amount with a small tick movement. Are you getting it now? Now when we say 0.5, let's see how many percentage. 0.5 divided by 2, that is 25%. Are you getting it now? Times 100, that is 25% of our money that we are making. We make 25% of $2. 25% of $2. So that when we now say this, we have $7 now. Understand? Times $7, we can what? Increase this to 0.75. Understand? 0.75. Understand? Now let's say I'm not doing this, but since that is 25%, we are making 25% of $2. Then we can calculate the 25% of $7. That is 1.1.75. Am I right? Let me go back to it. Yeah, 1.75. That's 25% of $7. Now let's just take a trade and see how easy it's going to be. Oh, sorry. Let me cut it out. Let me cut it out. It's a mistake. Okay. Now 1.75. That's the profit we want to make, right? Good. So let's go to 5% and let's use the same strategy to see if we can make 1.75. That's 25% of the capital we put. Are you getting it now? So we are only making 25%. You can reduce it yourself and use 20%. Are you getting it now? And once you are growing the capital, you can increase the profit and still maintain it to be that the same percentage profit you are making. Are you getting it now? So trading is all about calculation. Are you getting it now? Calculation and calculating your risk and reward. So let's wait on 5 minutes now. Let's wait for the breakout. Then once there's breakout, we'll go to 3 minutes. Are you getting it now? So once we make 25% of this $7, because what we've been making is a 25% of $2 is what we've been making. We've been making up to this stage. Are you getting it now? And if you look at it, if we should reduce the 25% of this $7, it will be much more quicker and faster for us to make that profit. Are you getting it now? So let's just be patient. The market is doing its thing. Just wait for the market to do is magic. Gotta be patient. You have to look at the market structure, look at the movement of the line. I think it's still consolidating. Are you getting it now? So let's wait. Let's wait. Immediately the price break out of the range, the upper and the lower range. So we'll go to 3 minutes and enter our trade. So still moving. So I want to see if it is possible to how many ticks will give us that 25% of this $7. Are you getting it now? And how fast we're going to make that? Can you see that there is no yet breakout on 5%? Are you getting it now? So if there is no breakout on 5%, there won't be breakout on 3%. That is just for sure. Are you getting it now? There won't be breakout on 3%. Because 5% is more tighter than 3%. Are you getting it now? So that's the scenario of what we are trying to do here. 5% is more tighter than 3%. So when there is breakout on 5%, when there is no breakout on 5%, there won't be breakout on 3%. Can you see now? Just like that, we've make 1.87. We make 1 point. That is our total capital now is now 8.87. Are you getting it now? So this one now you can calculate the 25% of this or leave it that way. Are you getting it now? And be compounding 25% of $7. 25% of $7 and be compounding your capital. Understand? So this is it. I believe you guys understand. Please, if you don't understand, just comment below. Please show more clarity. Understand? So I can record more video about this. We started with $2 and we make $8.87 with our 25% making profit, 25% profit of our initial capital, which is $2. Are you getting it now? So thank you guys. I believe I've given you guys something wonderful. That's the best thing I can do. Please, the best thing you can do for me, guys, is subscribe to my channel and like this video so that me too, Google, YouTube can start. Hey guys, I love you. Thank you very much. Subscribe to my channel. I love you guys. Don't worry, all my subscribers. I have some built an indicator I've built. I'm going to share it free to you guys. Just make sure you are one of my subscribers. So, thank you very much. Bye.